Howdy all, welcome to part 31 of my playthrough series of Dune Awakening. In this episode, I am going to continue the missions, the contracts for Andrea Gannon, and test out how well I'm going to do against the sandflies by going into that sandfly-occupied testing station, as you can see from the contract up there in the upper left. I did just take a quick trip over to Arakeen and the Chom Exchange. There was absolutely nothing to buy on my particular server that had any value to me whatsoever. So I am going in with apparently not my bike. Did I not back up my bike at the anvil?
Can I fly you somewhere today?
Yeah, you can fly me to where I left my damn bike.
The basin is a pretty big place. I never miss the chance to let Smiley verbally abuse. Let's move before a storm rolls in.
So I figured I was going to do the smart thing, and I would go pay my taxes and check the Chom Exchange in Arakeen, and then fly directly to the Pinnacle Station, which is the closest station to the testing station that I need to get to. And apparently I stupidly left my bike. God, I hope no sandstorm hit. Hey, look, my bike. Wow. Wrong weapon. There we go. Or device. Okay, then. Now you get to watch me go and talk to the taxi pilot and wait until I wind up in Pinnacle Station once again.
Music
by the way,
my ears. Where do you want to go?
Did I ever let you hear their reaction?
The basin is a pretty big place. Could you narrow it down a little? Most folks try to stay clear of slaver gangs, but if you're paying, let's try to avoid any pot shots from the locals as we take off.
Yeah, it's the only station of any of the ones that you can go to where the pilot basically says, "Yeah, you sure about that?" So that's a pretty cool little bit. It gets annoying once you're doing an awful lot of flying back and forth, to Pinnacle Station before you establish a base somewhere out there. It's like, yeah, come on, I know. Slaver gangs are dangerous. Just, let's go. All right. Now let's try this another time. All right, I did look into the possibility of starting the Bene Gesserit beginner quest, because that trainer is up there at Helios Gate, where Andrea Gannon is. But the very first missions that you have to do takes you into the Udum, and that's where the Masquerette are, and that's a level of difficulty even greater than the Sandflies, so not sure I'm too keen on that. It's also later in the day than I hoped. I'm going to wind up inside a testing station, but kind of hoping it wouldn't get dark before then, but I don't think that's going to be the case. Alright, again, up here, if we went left, that's where Helios Gate is. And there's one of those little mini missions right here. I'm not going to explore that. Oh, this area is wide open. Like, wide open. So this is generally right around where I usually put my base when I build one up in this area. And depending on the server, there's often quite a few bases up here, but there is nothing. go around all of these sandfly camps. Try to avoid getting shot. As I recall, there's a spot up here where I can park my bike and have it as a respawn point. Like right up in there, that little opening. Yeah, because where I want to go is right over there. I think I can get in here. There we go. Alright, bike is sheltered. Okay, armor. Let's get armored up. Probably could use some better boots. And what am I currently at? No, that's wrong. Yeah, Mark III Holtzman shield. I should probably try to learn the Mark IV as soon as I can. Oh god, I want this, but I'm already loaded up. I forgot to drop off any. I picked up one of these on my way into the anvil. And I'm going to need as much space as I can. Wrong gun. Okay. Who do we have up here? Not a headshot. All right. There we go. Oh, they have a shield on. They had a shield. And I missed. So now they've got a shield on again. Come on. Fire at me, drop the shield. All right. That's a waste of time. All right, where are you at now? You still crouching? Okay. Oh, we're going to do this, are we? Okay. Do I have? I do. Ah! Press the wrong button. Alright, gotta trigger it so it'll go away. Come on, go away. Alright. Did I not ever turn my shield on? I guess I didn't. Alright, where's this guy I shot here? He's up here. Yes, we'll take your spiced food. What kind of bandage do we have? Might as well take them. I think I'm okay with these, but I'll take this batch just to start with. Let's see, anything else up here? More of those. More of those. Alright, what about this guy I shot up here? What do we got? Ooh. Alright, while I'm here, let's see. 800 and something. Yeah, I'm fine with ammo. Oh. Precious vital bodily fluids. Okay, complete. Located the sandfly testing station. I'm guessing just standing here isn't going to do it. Search the testing station, or the training camp, for evidence. Alright. Let's see when we get our first person to kill. think they're down here, though. I think it's in that room. We got a bunch of salvaged metal, a bunch of training dummies. And yes, I was right. Ah. Wow. Come on. Oh, they died from the poison anyway. All right. I'll take it. I know there's more than just one of them in here. There we go. Alrighty. I think there's a blade wielder in here too. Alright, so we've got this room, which is, I think, yeah, that's a goodies room. There you are. Alright. Not a blade wielder. Oh, it is a blade wielder. Where the heck did you go? There you go. Oh, come on, get it again. I'll get you before you throw that grenade at me. Alright, let's get these people that I took down. Alright, that is definitely a kill room right out of the gate. Interesting. Nothing of value here. All right. And then this is probably where you come up. Yeah, this must be where you come out. Pardon me, after you go through everything. All right. Kill room. I got plenty of spice on me, I think. Yes. So go ahead and spice up. They're all hiding behind something. Can't see him yet. Oh. Flamethrower. Come on, fire that flame. There we go. And that cleared them all out. Alrighty. Let's get your... Ooh. Beer. The other precious fluid. Alright, let's see about all of you guys here. Interesting. Alright, so clearly I need to go through that green door over there and get whatever it is that's going to require me to get down there. Grab a couple more. I'm all full already? Alright. Let's work my way all around and see what sort of goodies we've got up here on this. Oh, you know what? I didn't take that little short jog around. Why are there people out there? Oh, they've already respawned. Nothing. Alright. And let's go in here. Nobody? Since it is a small room. Oh, there we go. There's the identification band. There's some goodies, and oh, what I need is quite a ways down, oh, up actually. Nothing in here. Wow. So the only reason to come down here is to get the identification band to go into this room over here. All right. There we go. Drink of water. Probably didn't need to pick up that. Oh, I just did that one. Okay, I'm missing something here, folks. You can't leave this room. So you must have to come down here to pick up something of value. $84 meters and on this level. Did that key open up? It did open up this one. Alright, so that isn't the up. Alright. Before I keep going, chug some beer. That didn't do what I wanted. Okay. I think it's 4 or 5 beer to get me back up full. I'm full. Okay. And just for yucks. Said, just for yucks. Okay, why did that bandage not heal me completely? Apparently I didn't use it. Can I not use it if it's not on a hot bar? If I already have one on a hot bar? Is that what's going on here? Alright, let me waste a good one. Alright, says my health is full, but my health is not full. Alright, I guess. Okay, well here's the info. There's nobody in here to fight. Alright, this is way smaller an encounter than I thought. Alright, well, let's hear what the people have to say.
Marwin, I'm glad to hear you have the field site in operation. We'll soon be sending new recruits to you as part of their field training. These are good Dune men who know how to work. Get them started with assembling ammunition and small arms. The men love nothing better than crafting their own gear. Well done, Marwin. You are a credit to the Sandflies movement.
All right, Marwin, good job. And,
There! Got there! Reveal yourself!
head out here and swap weapons. Swap weapons. Where am I being shot from?
Your water is mine! Grenade out!
Oh,
Arms!
did you just kill yourself? Wow. Avoid that. Let's heal up. Whoop. All right, we'll take that. Nothing. 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 Geez, you guys are everywhere. All right, now let's go back here into the treasure room. Anything other than water and healing kits and the stuff that's in the large treasure boxes. Don't appear to be any hidden rooms or anything. All right. Let's see whether these guys out front here have respawned. It hasn't been that long, I don't think. It's, gosh, 25 minutes. And counting the back and forth dumb stuff from having left my bike somewhere. It's actually more like 20 minutes. And the answer is yes. They have respawned. Did I miss? Did I get the landscape? There we go. Which means there should be one more. Okay, we're gonna do it that way, are we? Come on. Oh, beer. And sniper parts. And nothing of interest. No? Can't put the bike down here yet? Oh, because I didn't have the bike. Right. I hit it. Well, now that I have, I think, the capacity. Okay, let's put that away. Let's put that away. Let's swap. Do I have enough? Oh yeah, plenty of room. Back over to my still suit. Let's go see Andrea. Which isn't that long a drive. I mean, I could cut right here, but I think this is going to be something like 2 minutes tops. You guys just keep shooting at each other and have fun. I got places to be. Back to build base here at some point, or somewhere around here. I mean, maybe up here, since none of this is. Now, if I went around this to the right, it would put me directly in front of that sandfly camp that's on the other side. And this way. I get to come up here and get all this. And I am going to need as many stacks of fuel cells as I can for when I build my base up here. I think I might build one of those tax haven bases, basically using the original sub-fief instead of the advanced sub-fief. You know, the base. It means the base would necessarily be much smaller. I think it's no bigger than a 5x5 grid. But no taxes. So as long as you've got plenty of fuel, fuel cells for your generators, there's no chance whatsoever that you'll take any kind of environmental damage from a sandstorm. And I did encounter, when I took my short break over the holidays, I did it right before, apparently, my taxes are going to be overdue, so by the time I got back, they had been long overdue. My base power had been shut down, and I lost a couple of sections of wall, one of which apparently was so close to the actual definition of the range of my base, I can't put a piece back in there anymore. So, yeah, I want to avoid that. All right, Andrea.
I did not calculate seeing you today.
You're not much of a mentat then, are you? Here's my report. We're looking for a carry-all pilot named Trip Yates.
Interesting. I see. A pilot hired to remove an unspecified container from the shipwreck. Excellent work.
How do we go about finding this Trip person?
I believe I have triangulated the most probable location.
Already?
I'd already generated a list of persons of interest and had tabs put on them. Trip Yates was on that list.
You're frighteningly good at your job. Am I on any of your lists? Let's try that one. I don't think I've done this one. I said.
Several. However, that is not relevant to the task at hand.
So what do you need from me at this point?
I require you to locate Trip Yates and extract information from him. I leave the method of extraction to your discretion.
Consider it
Logic
done.
and even prescience are not absolutes. I will mark your task done upon your return. Details are in the contract.
And goodbye. Okay, so... You know what? I'm going to pick them up while I'm here. This is the Bene Gesserit trainer.
Something in your body language and vibration sets you apart from anyone else I've seen of late. An interruption in the rhythmic breath of Arrakis.
And who are you?
I am Sister Mesa.
Are you Bene Gesserit?
Not exactly.
What does that mean?
Nothing I'll elaborate on. Not to you. Not yet. But I can offer some insights into their storied abilities.
Lots of other questions. I wish to learn the Bene Gesserit arts from you.
Then perhaps you'll be willing to help me. I'm forced to remain here for the moment, but there is a task I need to see done.
Then I will do it. And the task is, for years I've been gathering ancient texts detailing the prophecies of the Missionaria Protectiva here on Arrakis. I am still missing some key pieces, but I believe I know where they may be found. I need you to recover them for me. Search for them amid the abandoned Fremen ruins in the Udum region.
I'm interested in texts regarding certain ancient prophecies of the Fremen. 2 fragments in particular. They may be in a nearby cave.
And goodbye. So, nearby is an interesting choice. They are here. That's the Stone Sentinel I still have to do. That's a contract I picked up. Do you not? Well, I guess you don't get the other one. So that's Trip. That is the Crossroads station. That's one of the contracts. Yeah, they're not both here. I don't think. Maybe they are. But again, this is in the Udum. That's Masquerette area. I did okay down there in the testing station against the sandflies. But, you know, I don't necessarily want to try to take on the Masquerette just yet. Ooh, that is brighter than I thought. I'm like, yeah, I'll find a nice spot of light. There we go. So I can say my goodbye. That's it, folks. Thank you all for joining me on this particular playthrough. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down. If you have any questions or comments about this video or anything else we do at Nerd Caliber, please do leave them in the comments section below. If you have not subscribed and you like what we do, please consider being a subscriber. And then consider clicking on that notification bell icon so you can be notified when any of our new content goes up. With that all said, given the current state of what's going on here in the U.S. and at least here in the upper Midwest and here in the Northeast, this coming weekend, which is going to be absolutely frigid, do please stay safe, be well, and bye-bye.